Good day, happy travelers. Seven Continents Travel Agency here today talking about shore excursions at the port of Sitka, Alaska for Celebrity Cruise Line. So if you're watching this, you're one of two people. One, you were thinking about booking a cruise with Celebrity and it goes to the port of Sitka and you want to see what shore excursions are available. Or you are already booked on this cruise and you would like to see what shore excursions are available. And the purpose of this video is to cover exactly that. If you're looking for a travel agent, at the end of the video, I'll give you those details, but I think you're here for the shore excursions. So am I. This is my birthday cruise. This is Celebrity Summit. I think there's a handful of ships that stop at this port, and they change names all the time. But if you're here, this is your port. Some important details right off the bat. You can see 7 spots left. You can see 5%, 15%, 5%. So we already see that there's some discounts, there's some hot options available, and we're covering this in early November 2023. The sailing doesn't even occur till June 2024. It's what, 7, 8 months away. So you can already tell that, hey, this isn't like a Caribbean cruise where you can probably wait till the week before, then put some credit card information in. These tend to go pretty good, and you'll see some of the ones that are sold out. If they're sold out at the bottom, I'll give you a quick peek of that right now. Nothing's sold out yet, but there is some hot availability. So let's hop into it. I will cover the duration of it, what time it departs, any height, weight, or age restrictions. First one is the destination highlight, best of Sitka. So if you want a cornucopia of things to do, things to see, get the full experience, 132 for adults, 118 for kids, leaves at 8 a.m., 3.5 hours is the shore excursion duration. Some of the notes that you see there is what you will see in your medley mixed of the Sitka experience. You'll learn about some stuff. Those are the highlights. If I'm going too fast, just pause. I got a lot of these to cover, so you can pause and read. But here's some of the notes here. Got to go up 28 steps. Got to be able to walk a mile. So if that's something you can do, that's or something that's might be a challenge. Just when you book this, when you make that $132 investment, keep that in mind. All right, next up is Destination Highlight Wildlife Quest in Finn Island Lodge. $258 for an adult, a little cheaper for kids. 3.5 hours long, leaves at 9:30, and you will begin as you board a canoe ped. Huh? This sounds like that's a catamaran, a canoe-inspired catamaran. The highlights is you'll see some wildlife. You'll end up at Finn Island. That's the long story short. Got to be able to walk on uneven surfaces, 0.2 of a mile, some inclines. Wildlife sightings are frequent but not guaranteed. The boat cruise from the port is 1 hour and 45 minutes. So it's about $7 a drink. So that's some good details there for you. And now my coffee is done. So after this video, I'm going to be highly caffeinated. Destination highlight. How about a taste of Sitka? You can see Sitka, but can you taste it? 131 for an adult, 117 for kids. 2.5 hours long, leaves at 9:30. And you'll head on a narrated coach ride to a place where it sounds like you're going to be able to get a taste of it. And normally fish is, as a matter of fact, there you go. Wildlife, you'll be able to taste some salmon. And you got to be able to walk 35 yards over some dirt with 12 steps. So they're counting it for you. How about a small group adventure? These might be a little bit more expensive than the bigger one, just due to the ratio. $231 per adult, $207 for kids, 15% off. 3.5 hours is the duration, leaves at 8. And the whole purpose of this is to go on a Zodiac adventure and head over to Finn Island. And you will, look at this right here, a delicious feast of crab, salmon cooked over an alder wood-fired grill, prime ribs, some side dishes as well. So if you're looking for some quick bite, a nice bite to eat, well, there you go. Beer and wine is $7. So there you go. If you like beer and wine, bring $7. As we scroll down, how about a raptor center? And then a nature watch. So go see some raptors, $70, 63 for kids. 3 hours leaves a little earlier, 7:45 in the morning. So ride it, rise and shine. Go look at all the birds of prey, and you can hang out with them. As noted here, 3-hour fully narrated tour. There you go. Can go to St. Michael's Cathedral, finish stop. So it's About 3 miles of walking, it says. How about a raptor center and cultural discovery? So you want to see birds and mix in some culture, $75 for an adult, $67 for kids, 2.5 hours long, and you will go out and see some raptors and then see the highlights of the cultural discovery here. Not recommended for guests with limited disabilities. Next up is the Alaska Bears and Silver Bay Homestead Experience. $284 for an adult, $255 for kids, 3.5 hours long. Leaves at 9:45. Get up close to the brown bears. And if you're looking to do that, that is certainly for you. And these are the details here, all the highlights. You're going to see all the wildlife. You'll see some hot cocoa and bottled waters included, salmon on crackers, and s'mores. One of the other excursions I provided details on, they provided a salmon on a cracker. So you would only get one. These offer plural crackers, so that's nice. How about a cruise to the islands and a kayak adventure? $255 for an adult, $230 for kids, 3 hours long. Leaves at 10:45. And you'll head over to the private island in the calm waters. See sea urchins, jellyfish, sea otters, see all sorts of things to see. Hot cocoa's back. Not recommended if you have neck and back injuries. Got to be able to paddle. Maximum weight limit's 275. Minimum age is 6, at least 50 pounds. Maximum weight is 6'6". And tours will be canceled if the conditions are unsafe, and there is a full refund provided. So there you go. Scroll down a little bit more here. How about Sitka Sound by Kayak? Hop on a kayak, go see the sound. $188 for adults, $140 for kids, 2.5 hours long. We got one leaving at 9, one leaving at 9:30. Minimum age 6, minimum weight 50, maximum weight 275, maximum height 6 foot. Luckily, I'm 5'11" and 7/8, so I just made it. And as long as I don't eat too many buffets, I should be under the 275. But if you have neck and back pain, maybe this isn't for you. It's saying, how about Discover Fortress of the Bear? $45 for an adult, $26 for kids. And you can hear the bears roar as you go to a bear rescue center. 90 minutes long, 8:45 departure, 10:45 departure. It's your next one. And you'll board an air-conditioned coach. Air conditioning in Alaska is not as needed as air conditioned in the Caribbean, but if it does get hot sometimes. So it's nice to have the air flowing. So those are the details for that. If you're looking to see bears, pretty good way to see bears. How about Discover Sitka National Historical Park? $36 for an adult, $26 for kids. 90 minutes, leaves at 8:30, leaves at 10:30. And you can go to the rainforest and see its rich heritage, and then stop at the totem pole exhibit. Trails or dirt, so if you don't like walking on dirt, that might be something to think about. Here's the raptor experience, and then there's the native culture and historical. So there's a little blend of the cultures there. $90 for adults, $80 for kids, 3.5 hours long. Leaves precisely at 7:31 in the morning. And you'll see all the landmarks noted there on the left. Highlights are noted there on the left. Some Russian and Tingit Heritage National Park. Guests with concerns should consult their physician before they go. So there you go. We will scroll down. There should be some more down here. How about Sea Otter Wildlife Quest? $177 for adults, $159 for kids. Leaves at 7:45 for 3 hours, and you can get up close and personal to wildlife. And a voyage guarantees the encounter. They can guarantee that wildlife will be there. Cruise narrow island passages, and that if you don't see the wildlife, if you don't spot an otter, a whale, or a bear, they'll give you $100 back. So they virtually guarantee it. No, that's not virtual. They do guarantee it. So those are the details. Somebody walked it out. 110 yards is the distance. 6 steps to embark the vessel. Wheelchairs, limited mobility. May want to consider other options. So there is that. Bring a rainproof jacket, it says. What about a small bike hike? Small group Sitka bike and hike. 107 for adults, 96 for kids. 3 hours long. Leaves begin precisely at 7:30 in the morning. Go on an exhilarating 4-mile bike ride through the rainforest. So if that's something you've been looking forward to doing for $100, you can do it. And here's another highlight of sea otter, raptors, and bears. Dang near the same picture. It's just like, hey, camera's over here. Hey, camera's over here. How about a small group wilderness 4x4 adventure? $300, $265 for kids. Leaves at 7:30, leaves at 8:30. 3.5 hours is the duration. Hop on a 4x4 and follow your guides through into the national forest. So, I guess drivers must be 18 years of age with a valid driver's license. If you're pregnant, you may not want to do this excursion. Small group Sitka Bay Coastal Experience by raft. $197 for adult, $177 for kids. Leaves at 7:30 and 8:30 for 2.5 hours. Maximum weight is 350. Minimum age is 9 years old. And you can go and see what they want you to see. So if these things on the left are for you to see, then you can see them for about $200 a person. So again, we got some 8 spots left. 8, 9, and 7. So there are some things that are hot. Nothing is sold out yet. And so that's pretty good. But again, it's November, and to have limited quantities available. I will note that if you are on a bigger ship, Celebrity Summit certainly wouldn't be a bigger ship. But if you have a higher capacity ship, then the things might sell out a little bit more. So as we wrap this up here, if you want to contact me, want me to talk about a cruise port that you're going to, or heck, you just want to talk to a travel agent. I am one. I'm this guy right here. I'm Emerson. Pleasure to meet you. You can reach me either by going to my website, 7continentstravelagency.com. 7 is the letters, but I also bought the domain. 7 is the number. So 7continentstravelagency.com. Or you can email me, 7continentstravelagency@gmail.com. That's the letter, so I didn't get the numbers. All right, so I hope you saw things to do in Sitka. Until the next video, I'll talk to you then.